Welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy XIV. Today we begin on Heavensward content. The first DLC of Final Fantasy XIV. Out of the 3 released so far.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Elfino.
Lord Orchiffon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the 3 of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man, and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here, here!
Ooh, new quest accepted sound effect. Must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gate of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need not but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we'll meet again. Until then. Alrighty. Time to head to the Gates of Judgment. Now we'll get to actually see Ishgard proper for the first time. Wards of House Four Temps. Ah yes, you may pass. Let's go.
decade, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Alright, we made it! Let me grab that, Aetheryte first before I do anything else. Don't want to forget about it. Tuning! It's been a while since we've gotten to attune to one of these. Like, quite a while. Greetings, Mistress Scorchdust. On behalf of House Fortemps, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you all come with me... Place does look very, medieval city-ish. Okay, so we're heading for the Pillars. Oh, they have, like, the mini Aetherites around, too. Gotta grab some as I can with these. There's a couple more around as well. There's like one right down this way, I believe. go ahead and just teleport back up there, to be honest. Right, let's get this last one before we head off. There's a couple people around, but there's not that many so far. I feel like probably everybody's like in the Shadowbringers expansion by now. Like probably the people around here are, yeah, I'm assuming like everybody around here is probably going through this expansion at the moment. Well, we got all the Ethernet shards in this area, so we'll head into this other area and see where we go. Should be one right here. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay. Not up there, apparently. Up this way, okay. And there should be one, like, down the center here. So I'll grab that really quickly. This area seems pretty nice so far. Okay, the last vigil, we have to remember that one so we know which one to teleport to. A dark spectacle, huh. And this should be the last one for over here, at least. Oh, we've gotten all the shards in this card already. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's go to the last vigil. Yeah, it should be like right over here. Yep. Warrior of Light and our brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. Can I tell you how long I've waited for this day? Allow me to present you my family home, Four Times Manor. Should like nothing more to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made.
My lord, I have returned with the scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortemps, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortemps, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders, yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Alrighty. Ooh. Though our friends in House Fortemps have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we may become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. It would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He'll be able to answer any questions you have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There's something I must give you ere we part. Your documentation is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortemps. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under protection of House Fortemps. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we'll take our utmost to avoid any situation that might compel us to invoke your name. Narn Tataria, the city awaits. Let's go. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all their sights pair in comparison, it's only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, which you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. There are no questions. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphanon. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thornton I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there's much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now, if you follow me to the jeweled crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Alacia, our master of the markets. I think it's probably down below, but we'll see. Pretty sure it's down there, right? Yep, okay. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Wards of House for Temps. How very interesting. Count Edmond has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners, should you be uncomfortable. Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, equipments, medicine, materials, whatever you desire. We found the crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you'll shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation, if everyone is ready. And the plaza is like way off this way somewhere. Oh, I was quite wrong on where that was. Shoot. Sometimes you gotta zoom this map in, that's for sure. Am I crazy, or am I missing it somehow? Is it down here? Oh, I can't go down there, never mind. Actually, no, I could just use the Ethernet shard. What am I thinking? And here we have Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If you had to attune to the Aetherite, it would be wise to do so now. Let's go with the ninja bit. Why not? As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. Their engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. Out to the south and east, well, 'twould be best if you avoided that area. Why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Afnod. Hold your nose when you pass that broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the hoplon and gawp at the statues. Well, if you mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight if you mercy may let ye. My humblest apologies, Master Alphanod. Pray pell that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to receive such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. Can't you see the wisdom in this, Narn? There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? And I'm coming too. Righto. Well, I think actually I'm going to go ahead and head off here. We've made some progress into the beginning of Heavensward, so I'm happy about that. Do hope you guys enjoy this new expansion. Well, not new for you guys probably, but new for me. But it is interesting to see a new area entirely after going through the same areas for quite some time. So in any case, I'll see you guys next time, and hope to see you then.